Hey, what's up everybody? This is your boy David from the Free Play Mode, and I'm coming at you with lesson number 2 on how to play Fire Pro Wrestling World for the PC and PlayStation 4 video game console. And in this lesson we are going to talk about what do the buttons do and basic striking. So we're going to start off, as you can see here, represented on the screen with an Xbox One control pad. These controls are universal between an Xbox One control pad and PlayStation 4 controller, so just use the corresponding button on the PlayStation 4 controller. It's not that hard to do. So we're going to start off with what the basic buttons do. In the previous video I explained what movement is and how it works in this game. So we're going to start off with your X button, and that's going to be your light strike. And just doing light strike is X and nothing else. The next button we're going to use is your A button, and that's going to be your medium strike. The cool thing about a medium strike in this game is when you create a wrestler, you can also map a light attack to this button, so you can essentially have up to 4 light attacks in this game. So it's getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, so we're going to move on to our next attack button, and that's our B button, which is our heavy attack. And it's just pressing B by itself, but in this game you do have 3 separate heavy attacks. So the first one is pressing B by itself, the second one is any direction along with the B button, and the third heavy attack is X and A at the same time. So let's go over that again. In terms of attacks, you have X for your light attack, A for your medium attack, B by itself for your heavy attack number 1, B in a direction for your heavy attack number 2, and X and A for your heavy attack number 3. Now, the fourth face button we're going to talk about is the Y button, and while not grappling, the Y button is used to run. You can only run in 45-degree angles in this game and from left to right. First I'll explain the 45-degree angle running, and that's just Y, and it's all dependent on where you are currently in the ring. To run left to right, from post to post, from east to west, and from west to east, you have to be in a specific area to do that, and that's usually within the line sight between the 2 posts. And to do that, you just press forward and Y. Forward and Y will make you run from left to right and right to left. Unfortunately, you cannot do the same for the north and south ring posts, so you just have to walk between those. You can't run, because if you try to run, you'll just run at a 45-degree angle. The next button we're going to discuss is your breathing button, and breathing is very important in this game because this game is a very simulation heavy based game, and your character will run out of stamina if you're constantly doing moves, and everything you do in this game requires stamina, be it walking, running, doing moves, even taunting. So your breathing button is going to be your left one left 1 button, and that will initiate breathing, but you want to be careful as to not over breathe, because like in real life, if you sleep too much, you'll become restless. You'll have slept a lot, but you won't feel rested. The same thing applies in this video game. If you over breathe and you go beyond what your stamina is, there are no stamina gauges, so you kind of have to take a guesstimate. Your stamina will go down as a result. I hope this has been informative for you, and that was lesson number 2 on face buttons and striking in Fire Pro Wrestling World. This is David from the Free Play Mode, signing out, hoping you look forward to lesson number 3 on how to play Fire Pro Wrestling World.